athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw on second down is gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver him.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They are going for it. Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Value three.
On first and goal, Gurley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll give it to him up the middle. Breaks a tackle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound bad. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going deep for Brown. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Collins, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Detroit! Jackson. Buying time to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And some room to maneuver. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Starting left here. Hey, lift.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. He's going to get it running right. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Rams are in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And the return man, Chris Moore. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Leopard! Leopard!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Crabtree, the intended receiver.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On first down, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Super one. Super one. Super one. Value one.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Super one. Super one. 12. 12. 12. 12.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Goff now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Go. Go. 12. Go. Super. Super.
From the red zone now, Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And the Ravens taking the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive.
Sir. Huh?
His throw incomplete.
What's that with that ball?
That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make it?
You know, nigga right now. Hold on. Trying to keep this winning streak going.
For the angry people, what do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
On my way to 11.
Is the New England Patriots win the football game? They win it 32-30.
Here we go now.
The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder.
What's he doing, boy?
As time expires.
44.
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching.
It's
I like it.
There you go.
You don't like the McCourty thing, though.
No, I do like that. If that happens, you're Nostradamus.
There you go.
Give me that. This nigga, man, he about to quit after this, probably.
Picked off by Mark Barron, and they'll take over
It's
inside
2014, you know, 11-game winning streak.
First
Huh?
possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe
It's on YouTube. You got my YouTube channel.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong
Yeah, I stream every game.
into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Everything on there. All 11 games I won, they on there, man.
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yep, you got me on Instagram? Yeah, he quit. Never mind, he quit. You got me on Instagram? Yeah. Alright, go to my Instagram. It's a link in my bio. Yeah, bro, just quit. Hold on, let me start a new one.